I'm going to show you how to apply hover effects inside of Elementor version 4 because some people may slip up on this. So we have an icon and I want it to rotate when I hover on it. First thing you want to do is make sure you are on local. You could add in a class name if you like. I'm just going to keep this really simple. We're going to leave it as local. And then inside of the style tab, I'm going to scroll down to where we have transitions because this is the thing that some people will not actually do or they'll forget to do it. So go and click the plus sign and go and set in what your transition speed is. I'm going to go with 500. And this will now apply to anything I do with that icon when I hover or even focus on it. But I want to be really specific. So I'm going to click the all properties and I'm going to scroll down until I get to transform because the rotate is a transformation of 45 degrees. So I've now said my transition is 500 milliseconds or half a second and it's on the transform. Then, still staying on that SVG icon, I will click on the three dots and I will now select hover. You don't need to change your transition because that's all inherited over. I will now go over to transform in the style tab, click that, and I will go to rotate. And on the Z axis, I will change that to be 45. Now, if I did it on the X or the Y axes, what would happen is it would actually then start to rotate, well, along the planes as well. So you can see what it's doing there. It rotates on the Z axis, which is what I want. But it also then does it on the X as well, or the Y. So let me just go back into that and leave it just as the rotate Z. Now, you do have to click out of it to actually see the effect. So you can now see it rotates. I move my mouse off and it rotates back again. So in the local, before you have set or gone to the hover or the active or the focus state, you need to go and set your transition. Then when you go and select the hover state, then you select what the transformation will be. But to be honest, you could also have created a class as well. You could have called it icon rotate and then you just create it once. So I could have gone here, called it icon rotate, and then I would go through the motions of what I've just shown you. Go and set your transition and then go in, click on here, select hover, and then add in your transformation. And then every time you drop in an icon, if you want to have that rotate effect, and don't forget, you could apply this to headings, text as well. So maybe just call the class name 45 rotate, so you know it's a 45-degree rotation. Pretty simple and easy to do, but I think a lot of people may miss out on the transition step, and then they might apply it to the hover, and you can get away with it, but I think it's better to do it on your normal state before you go to the hover state. I'm Imran from Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. Take care. See you soon. Bye.